Hello and welcome back to HLS Crypto. My name is Dan. So today we're going to be looking at the top three, in my opinion, undervalued crypto altcoins in 2023 with huge potential. So it's raining quite heavily here today in England. So this video, we're going to be looking at the top three most undervalued altcoins. By undervalued, I mean the cost to what the project is actually doing to make a difference based on where it currently sits. First up, it's ICP, Internet Computer. Now, made a video about this, I think about just less than a week ago. So if you want to have a little bit more of a deeper dive, go into that. But obviously, this is a massive project. It's cyberspace as cloud, ICP. It's Cloud 3.0, Web 3.0, and Web 3 ID, which will come apparent in a little while. Autonomous cloud from a public network. Now, you see the blocks being processed there. It's going up constantly. Everything's really, really fast. What I do also like about this is its fees. Very, very low. And if you look at the cost, it's $5 for a gigabyte of memory a year. Absolutely smashing everyone there in terms of value. Now, this is attempting to be the entirety of the internet, the new internet, Web 3.0. The Internet Computer extends the public internet with serverless cloud 3.0 functionality, hosting systems, and services. It's unstoppable, tamper-proof, sovereign, autonomous with lower cost. But as we flick through the slides, which I encourage anyone to come and have a do with this yourselves, this is on the actual website itself. But there's a few little things that I wanted to show you. First up being this. So everything is on the blockchain and users interact directly over the web. So canisters serve user experience directly into web browsers. Canister software can natively process HTTP web. So the Web3 experience is going to be almost seamless. And there's something else that I want to show you with regards to this, because the way that things get mass adoption, I think personally, is due to the fact that it can onboard significant amounts of people without them even realizing they're using Web 3.0. And I think this is where it's going to be coming to its own. So legacy IT at the minute is in the center there with a centralized infrastructure. The Web3 experience is then slightly more confusing to onboard new people. As I spoke about yesterday as well, there'll be 2 billion more people than in 2020 on the internet by 2025, which I think is 2 billion extra sets of eyes. And the cryptocurrency industry, in terms of users, is expected to double from the end of 2022 to 2025, which is massive. So Web3 projects can replace legacy IT using internet computer canisters. So the smart contracts, the internet computer canisters, you've got a DAO governance, which is the service nervous system, making the Web3 experience far much easier. And as I said before, like a seamless transition, it's secure and decentralized, which I think is going to be massively useful. And then also, Nevere World signs a memorandum of understanding with ICP and aims to expand global Web3 ecosystem on the 13th. That's of October. Nevere World, a blockchain specialist company, announced that it signed a formal memorandum of understanding with Internet Computer Protocol, ICP, to expand the global Web3 ecosystem. According to a representative from Nevere World, through this agreement, the ICP network will be introduced to the Nevere World Web3 game ecosystem. Nevere World will operate a Web3 gaming launchpad on its platform called NWS, with plans to infinitely expand the ecosystem. Internet Computer, ICP, with Nevere World has officially contracted is the mainnet launch in May 2021 after a 5-year development period by the Swiss non-profit organization Dfinity. The Dfinity Foundation is composed of over 300 distinguished experts in the blockchain industry, including engineers, mathematicians, cryptographers, distributed computer specialists, and programming language developers. They hold a total of over 100,000 academic citations and more than 200 patents. You know what I'm like with that. So that's bullish news in my opinion. And if you look at the chart, everyone's going crazy today. We all know that Bitcoin is surging at the minute, and it's causing a lot of other coins to follow it. So there's a lot of excitement in the market today and over the yesterday evening, which is great to see. You know, people have waited a long time, so hopefully things will start to increase and stay there. I however feel that there'll still be another dip along the way before the halving, but that's just my personal opinion. The tokenomics aren't superb on this one, but most of the circulating supply of its total supply is currently out and circulating, which is good. And then if you look at the chart over the last 24 hours, I think a lot of things will look like this. Things are going up, but it's max chart, and this is the thing that concerns a lot of people, and it would concern anyone normally, which is absolutely fine, is the fact that it looks like a dead chart. But we do have to remember that FTX and Sam Bankman-Fried heavily manipulated all this here, meaning that a lot of people probably lost a bit of trust with ICP, and unfortunately ICP as a project has suffered in that regard from sentiment, but certainly not from what it's trying to build. I think this is a great, very undervalued token, and I'm looking forward to adding this to my portfolio. I've added a small amount, but not enough yet. And then on to number two. So on to number two, and it's VXV, Vector Space AI. This is a token that I've held for a long time. It's not very talked about at all, but it does some like really incredible things. So VXV, it's a cryptocurrency for the future of data. Vector Space is a cryptocurrency that's designed to power the future of data. Let's take a closer look at this article for a better understanding. So what is Vector Space AI, VXV? Vector Space AI is a cryptocurrency that's designed to power the future of data. It is a utility token that is used to pay for services on the Vector Space AI platform. The Vector Space AI platform is a decentralized data marketplace that allows users to buy, sell, and share data. It's had a massive pump over the last 24 hours. I will say that. But I'll also say that I'm still 50% down on my investment in this. I bought it at a ludicrous price, but we'll go into that in a little while. How does Vector Space AI work? So the Vector Space AI platform uses a machine learning algorithm to index and classify data. This allows users to easily find and use the data they need. The Vector Space AI platform also allows users to monetize their data by selling it or sharing it with others. The pros of Vector Space AI. Decentralized. Vector Space AI is a decentralized platform, which means there's not controlled by any central authority. This makes it resistant to censorship and government interference. It's secure. Vector Space AI uses a secure machine learning algorithm to index and classify data. This helps to protect the privacy of users' data. Scalable, which I've always said before, scalability is massive. Vector Space AI is designed to be scalable, so it can be used by a large number of users without experiencing performance issues. It's user-friendly. The Vector Space AI platform is easy to use, even for non-technical users, which, again, I've said before, if you can make things seamless for transition purposes, then you're going to have a much better project on your hands. Wide range of applications of Vector Space AI can be used for a wide range of applications, such as data analytics, marketing, and fraud detection. Now, the cons. Vector Space AI is a new platform and is still under development. This means there's some risk associated with investing in VXV, but as crypto as a whole, we understand that. Volatility, the price of VXV is volatile, which means that its value can fluctuate wildly. Yes, it can, but so can many others, and I'll show you that in a sec. This makes it a risky investment for some investors. And limited liquidity. VXV is not as liquid as some other cryptocurrencies. This means that it can be difficult to buy and sell. So in conclusion, Vector Space AI is a promising new cryptocurrency with the potential to revolutionize the way we use data. However, it's important to be aware of the risks involved before investing in VXV. Now, this is the thing. So like I said, I've had VXV for a while now. I had it in the last bull run too. Vector Space Biosciences is accelerating discovery for the benefit of humankind. To establish a lunar base on Mars, a lunar base, or to go to Mars, understand how to protect and repair the human body during spaceflight is a necessity. We maintain 3 core labs: a biosciences lab in collaboration with our scientific advisory board, a hardware and CubeSat lab where we design and launch biological CubeSats, and an AI lab which includes biological language modeling, generative AI, protein sequence matching, vector DBs, and advanced visualizations. This pipeline enables the development of countermeasure against diseases associated with the stresses resulting from human spaceflight. Countermeasures may not only protect humans in space, but also double as a form of precision medicine for all mankind. Now, they're very heavily linked into biosciences. There's a lot of testing that they're doing on, how, the impact on the human body on different things, space travel, all different things like that. But it's also trying to work out its AI angle. It's got a lot of AI connections. It's been involved with AI since 1994, at least the founders, some of the founders since 1994, which is a long time to be researching AI. It's getting on now. And it's one of these projects that it's got so many things to tick its box, but not really spoken about. And AI, as we know, will be one of the big narratives in the 2025 bull run. Its current price is 28 cents. It's up 25.2%. This was baffling me yesterday and this morning when I looked at the chart, because I've had this coin for a long time. I was buying it in the dollars, but my average entry price now is around 70 odd cents. So it's not terrible. I'm not too far underwater. But if we look at its max chart, because I think this will give you an idea of how it performed in the last bull run, it went vertical. It went really big there, and its all-time high, which was $19.19. So nearly $20. Can it get back to its all-time high? I'm not sure, but what I do like about it, and I've said this before about things like quant, is scarcity. Only 50 million total supply, of which 37.9 are circulating. So I think that's a really good place. It has pumped a lot, so I'm not saying rush out and buy it right now, but I bought it at a lot more expensive than this. And I think this has got the definitely the capability of flying past this figure up to sort of $5, $6, maybe even $8. Can it go back to all-time high? Like I said before, I don't know. I'd love it to, because that would make me a nice little bag. So anyway, let's move on to crypto number 3. Over to number 3, and number 3 is Myria. It's a gaming project doing really good things. I think very undervalued. If you look at the website itself, which we'll go on to now, it's got AB de Villiers, who is a South African cricket legend. They're going to be making a game there pretty shortly. I think that's upcoming. And there's a few more games being designed as we speak. It's a trusted Ethereum layer 2 solution engineer for growth and security. And we can go into that in a little more detail on another video. But this bit's really interesting as well. It's founded by leading gaming and blockchain industry veterans. Myria has been built by an all-star team of 150 people, united with a common vision of revolutionizing gaming with blockchain technology. So if you look at some of the companies that are involved or have had staff working for those who are now involved in Myria, you've got Ubisoft, Activision. Now, if you get, I was a gamer in like the 90s and 2000s and things like that, but Ubisoft, Activision, these are all Activision. They are all big names from the time who are continuing to make games to this day. EA, obviously massive, Blizzard, Marvel, Riot Games, Gameloft, Epic Games, Goldman Sachs. Now, I think this is really key because these big bankers, they kind of know an investment when they see one. And obviously they're looking in with Myria as well, and Tencent. If you look at the ecosystem itself, it's phenomenal, and it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger all the time. You can just scroll through this. I mean, there's so many. I wouldn't be able to go through them individually because there's literally hundreds on here. You might want to take yourself some time to go and have a look yourselves. I think this is going to be a massive project. I think it's very undervalued at the minute. Obviously, I said before that I have a large Gala bag. I've been building a G-File position because I think G-File is going to be brilliant as well. Possibly the next Gala for this bull run. Obviously, without the films and music. If you look at the chart for Myria at the minute, it's up 5.3%, but as we know, everything's up at the minute. But its price is 0.001, which is crazy. It's got a 50 billion max supply. I don't mind that when it comes to a gaming coin. It doesn't say its market cap on here, but I believe at the minute it's around $13.4 million. So incredibly undervalued in that regard. And I think this can do very, very well. Its chart over the last 24 hours, you know, it's doing what a lot of cryptos are doing at the minute. It is going up, but its max chart as well, we'll have a quick look at here. So obviously it's in a little uptrend again. It's starting to come back, but this hasn't had a bull run yet. And I think that's going to be very, very key to what it does in the future. I'm very excited by Myria. I will be looking to get a position in this once I've finished accumulating my G-File. It's definitely one of the gaming plays I want to add. I think this is horrendously undervalued at the minute, and I think this has got potential to go all the way to the top. Not the top gaming coin, but definitely a very, very good chance of hitting very big numbers and good returns. Also, if you want to brighten someone's day, a good friend of mine, Huglo Boss, not Hugo Boss, Huglo Boss. He is just a young guy. He's on his grind. He's doing really well. He's making music. So if you're interested in that kind of music, then please feel free to go and have a look at this. There'll be a link in the description. Go and check him out. He's just trying to make his way in the world, and I'm super proud of him. So well done, mate. I suggest you come and have a look at the I Am Your Leader. It's an official video. It is very, very good. So go over there. Tell him HLS sent you. I'm sure he'll be delighted with that. If you enjoy that kind of music, obviously, go and brighten someone's day. By all means, it's always worth taking that opportunity to do so. I hope you enjoyed this video today. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you can. That always brightens my day, so thank you very much for doing that. But most importantly is obviously your view. Have a great day, have a great evening, whatever you are and whatever you're doing in the world. Have a great time. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Take it easy and goodbye.